was peeking from the woodworm gaps in the door. "Hello," I said stupidly. For a second I wondered if the sound didn't come from my mouth, but rather it echoed through my head. I wasn't entirely sure why I'd said it. I sort of felt like the words had been drawn or pulled out of me. I kept staring at the door, waiting for a response. Really? I wanted to run but couldn't unstick my feet from the floor. "Hello?" a voice greeted slowly. It drew out the vowels strangely in a faltering high pitch that made me feel sick. It reminded me of my older cousins doing an impression of me. There was a brief pause where my dumbest child brain was trying to figure out its next move. It was complicated because, what if there was a person behind the door that needed help? What if someone was hurt behind that old door? I moved towards it. "Hello?" it crooned again, beckoning me closer. It began to scratch against the door. Slowly, almost timidly, like a trapped, pathetic animal. My hand hovered over the brass doorknob. I had no idea whether or not this door was locked, but I could at least try to save the poor soul on the other side. Then as my hand gripped the cold doorknob, there was a small shock that sent a message through my nervous system telling me that whatever had responded to me didn't sound or seem human. It was not to be trusted, and it did not need me to save it. Snatching my hand away, I decided to scream. In horror, I threw my metal bucket of ice at the door and bolted up the stairs, not daring to even glance behind me until I reached my granddad's side. It might surprise you to know that I've been down in the cellar a lot since. Never